Greetings, upstanders. Dr. O here. And like many people, I've been saddened to hear about the level of cancer that former President Biden is dealing with. And my thoughts and prayers definitely go out to him, Dr. Joe Biden, and the entire family. As many people have been saying all day, President Biden is a fighter, and we know that he's going to fight this. I feel like the warm wishes and the like are going to last for about 24, 48 hours. I feel like after a few days, there are going to be stories about, well, you see, this is what people were hiding all along. I don't know if this story is going to make sales of Jake Tapper's book go up or not. But what I do know, and of course, President Trump has put out, the well wishes, and they're like, everybody's going to do what they're going to do for the next 24 to 48 hours or so. But the way that we have descended into just such nastiness in this country, I'm very confident that Trump is going to be making jokes about this soon. I'm very confident that news outlets are going to be putting out stories about, oh, did they know during the campaign? Did they know when he became president? I know that the Foxes and OANs and all of these organizations are going to make fun of it and ridicule it in different ways. I mean, these were people who were making jokes about the Pope's death, and some of these guys were Catholic themselves. This is the nastiness that we live in. And whether you agree with Biden's policies or not, his call for dignity is something that should be respected on many levels, but we're just not in that society anymore. And so when people joke about whatever's going on with Biden, whether his cancer gets worse or better, people are going to joke about it. People are going to, these are the same people who joked about Nancy Pelosi's husband, getting Paul Pelosi getting beaten up, and same types of people who said Liz Cheney should face a firing squad. Many people just don't care. Many people just don't care. And this is part of the change that we need to have in this society. There are so many things that people have been talking about in terms of what society needs to be doing right now. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not going to say a return to human dignity, because I don't feel like we've ever really had it. And the fact of the matter is, I'm hoping that Biden, continues to get the best treatment possible. And look, there are obviously most people who are out there, the Sharptons, the Joe Scarboroughs, all of those guys who are wishing him, the best. These are honest and genuine people. Don't get me wrong. But what my point is that I feel like there's going to be a tide that's going to shift about who knew what and when, who was covering up what and when, and blah, 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 blah. And I think that, Jake Tapper's book is a terrible time for it to actually come out, because at least I haven't read the book, nor do I plan to, but so many of the headlines are basically talking about, Biden's health being in question and so on and so forth. How you feeling now, Tapper? Like, what's the point? Well, whether there were lies about Biden's health at all during the campaign, we're here now. And the fact of the matter is that, Trump is losing weight right now, as some say, because of the weight loss drugs that he's going to be denying people access to. He's taking other medications to get his blood pressure down, because he's gone from like obese to overweight or something like that because of pills and stuff that he's taken. But all of this time, the reports that have been coming out saying that he's in the best shape ever, he's the best president ever, there's never been a president more fit in the history of presidencies. It was lies the whole time. And even outside of the presidency, Biden is still being more honest with his health than Trump has ever been. And because he's lied about everything from his health to his taxes to everything going on. And like I said, his policies are going to be denying the life-saving treatments that he's getting right now, that he's going to be denying that with his policies in his big, beautiful bill. He's going to be denying that from other Americans. This man has lied about his health from the beginning. But people still want to talk about Biden. And so I'm just, I'm annoyed, not concerned. I'm annoyed that people are some people who have no decency, who have no dignity, who have no respect for Biden and Biden's family are going to use this as a way to point fingers and say, see, we told you. They're going to make jokes about it. And it's up for us people to call out the nonsense and the BS that we're going to be seeing, because this is a time where the Biden family deserves a lot of respect right now. It deserves prayers, it deserves thoughts, but also deserves public respect and calling out the people who are going to do such negativity. And if you actually have an ounce of humanity in you in some way, shape, or form, you should want to call that out as well. Let's see what happens. I won't hold my breath, though. What do you think? Let me know. Peace.